my story too, that when I was Matayom 1, my teacher that led me to join the impromptu speech competition, and I failed. I cannot be the winner, and I'm so sad. But then after that, I keep practicing my English until when I was Matayom 5 in the high school, and I keep going again in impromptu speech competition. I have no pressure, and I talk about the environment in the area around, and I want. I'm so proud of myself, and I want to get in the region of the northern of Thailand. And the more important than that, I got the fourth prize of the competition, and represent my northern to go to the nation round in the Bangkok, Thailand. I'm so proud of myself. And if I had a chance to talk about this, I want to be inspiration for students or for other people that if they feel like or they are afraid to speak English, don't be shy, just speak it out because English is very easy. And the next, that I love to play volleyball too. Okay, when I was young, I saw my alumni of my school, they play volleyball together in the evening. And I thought that I want to be like them. And after I keep practicing, when I was Matthew 3, and after that, I continued to go to the high school, and I had a chance to compete in the beach volleyball competition after under 18 years. And I represent my province, Lampang province, to compete in the beach volleyball competition, and I got the top 8, and I'm so proud of myself that I can be there. And then after that, everyone gonna know that one of my biggest things that I love to do, I love to watch about the beauty pageant. Because I think that the beauty pageant, it is something really beautiful, and I like to watch about the question and answer round, because I think that when I watch like this, it's really helped me a lot to improve my English skills, especially in speaking and listening, because you have to listen to the question and answer the question with my confidence, and I really like it, and it really helped me in my English a lot. And the next thing I do in society is I'm a president of the Children and Youth Council of my sub-district and my district for 3 years. One of the most important things that I've learned of this competition is that would be how to work with other people in society, how to manage the budget that we have got from the organizations, and I have created the project for the children and youth in my area. So that is the English is Fun English Camp, and because I think that the English is really important, and the student and the children in my area, they don't like English and they is like afraid to speak English. So I let my foreign teacher at my high school to join and to do activity together, and they're so happy, and the results is really good for me. And then I think that I have inspiration about this story too, because when I was the president, at first I really afraid and I cry all the day with my mom that I don't want to be anymore, because it's really hard working for me, for the young people, young students like me. And after that, my mom told me that if you cannot do this, and if you grow up, what did you do for another thing? How do you to solve the problem? How do you lead to the facing of the problems? And after that, I keep going, keep fighting, and I got so happy right now to have the new president, because I'm the first president of my district too. I'm so proud. And then after that, the things and the conclusion, the things that I talked today, I'm so happy to talk about my free time, because if I had a chance to be the voice, I want to speak my voice through my presentation that I have to tell them that the English is not too difficult. The English is easy if you just keep practicing to speaking every day. And I want to be inspiration that if the ordinary person like me who used to fail in everything or is English before can do it, they absolutely can do it too. Thank you.
Thank you very much too. Very much.
Hello, my members, do you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Can you tell me about the children and youth conference that you have been working with?
Okay. My experience about working president of the Student Youth Council is a very good experience for me, because we got the budget and it made me how we can manage the budget, how we should create the project for the student and youth, and it's really helped me a lot to know how to work with other people in society and how to live together and to work together, and how to solve the problem, and how to be a good leader of the community. Yeah.
Mike, can you hear me?
Yes.
Good for you.
Hmm?
What is the best activity for you?
The best activity for me that would be my English. Practice my English, because I think that the English is important for me and I learn so much. And I think that if I keep practicing English, it's going to be affects to my future and continue the things that I love to everything in the world will be easier. Yeah. Thank you. And anyone else?
Yes. How will you apply English in your daily life?
Again, please.
How will you apply English in your daily life?
How that? Okay. I find it daily life that I always speak English with myself, listen to music, talking to other people. But the most important than that, I speak with myself and Miller and always speak, always watch about English all the day, all the time. Any question? Any question? 8, 9, 3, 2, 1. Okay, teacher, thank you so much. Salamat po.
Salamat po. How do you know?
I know from the beauty pageant in the Philippines.
I see, yes. That is just the same as Kapon ka. Salamat
Yes,
po.
mabuhay.
Yeah, mabuhay.
Yeah.
Wow. You are now a good conversationalist in Tagalog. Okay. So, my husband just told me, when you were talking, he said, he's very good in English. You see that comment? Very good. Do you really practice your speaking in English? So, that is the most memorable thing if you studied English. You use it, you practice it, you live it by your life. So far with all the reporters that did today, especially the leaders of the group, the first one, second, third, and the fourth, in June the fourth, you did a great job. You cannot have a good conversation if you were not able to speak, to tell a story in a very nice way. So you see, the more you practice, you will become perfect. Imagine, we really appreciated students who are like that. Believe it or not, you can say that there are many professionals nowadays, even they are a degree holder, but because they did not practice their English, they spoke in different languages, they cannot express themselves. You know that? You can gauge, you can measure their talents in speaking English. You see, you are just first year. How much more if you will be in fourth year?
Oh, yeah.
That's why I'm so happy, because I can't believe that first year at that, you are having good English. Almost all of you in this group. That's why I'm so happy. And I hope that before the final, you will have again final presentation. And I think you could choose a very nice one, maybe just in 5 minutes. Some challenging topics that can be of help to your classmates. Just today, I know you leaders serve as the inspiration to your classmates. And I'm happy that all of your members have participated. And that's one thing I'm smiling, because I said you leaders were able to convince your members to talk. And our subject, you know very well, conversation is very important. I understood what you have said, and you understood also what I'm saying. Therefore, we have conversation. Communication is a two-way process, the speaker and the listeners. Thank you also for the very nice experience that you shared to each and every one of us. Thank you. Next group, yes, salamat. Salamat po. ขอบคุณค่ะ
658 and Jasmine 698. Okay, I will repeat after teacher 707, 658 and 698. Yes. And when I saw, my story has to be about the person who involved in my daily conversation. I thought, there were a lot of people involved in my daily conversation, but there is only one person I constantly have more conversation with in my daily life. I would like to talk about God and my faith in Him. Why? I want to talk about my faith because if you want me to share the person who I conversation constantly and I really want to share with others, is only one person who I want to brag about him. First, without him, I am nothing.
Amen.
He's always there for me when I'm depressed, hurt, or did something wrong, either intentionally or unintentionally.
Christian.
He is always there and always willing to forgive me when I ask for forgiveness. Second, knowing him and allowing him to lead my daily life and trusting him when I think there's no way out is amazing. For example, last year, when I had to bring my car back from Thai-Malaysia border, I had to hire somebody to bring my car, but I had to find 5 cars together to the person is willing to bring the car for us. And the person said we had to pay money in front, and after we paid him money, he disappeared. We can't contact him anymore. During that time, I was quarantined in Hat Yai Hotel. So there's nothing I can do except wait. And after I quarantine finished, and we wait, so I can't wait, so I had to come home here in Chiang Mai. And a lot of people are really depressed, worried. They hire police, they hire other people to find out what has happened with our cars. And I'm here in Chiang Mai. They asked me to come back to Hat Yai to help them to solve the problems. But I told them, for me to go there, it does not help anything. But there is somebody who can help me. Do not worry, it's going to be okay. So I just, like I said, I talked to the person who I'm trusting him, and sure enough, after 1 week, our car, 2 cars, only 2 cars, including my cars, we get back to Thailand. And that was really amazing when you really trust in your faith, you have faith in him. Third, I know life is not easy for any of us, especially these days. I am surrounded by people who have no food, no home, no water, no job, and no money to send their children to school. Lots of people lost their money, lost their companies, and lost their loved ones. But because of him, you believe it or not, our family has been able to avoid these things. Of course, my lifestyle changed. For example, I used to spend lots of time and money on my hair, my nail, my face, probably once a week or more. Now though, it's maybe once a year, if I go at all. I have also worked hard to find more affordable schools for both me and my daughter. And allowing him to be in my life, that does not mean I don't face problems from day to day, and I don't get angry or upset. But it does mean I can deal with those problems differently and better. So for example, maybe if I relied on my flesh when some car cut in front of me, I used to shout and call out bad words and sometimes stay angry for a long time. But by allowing him to lead me, I can calm down faster and try to understand that maybe the person who cut me off was really in a hurry for good reason. And lastly, I want to brag about my faith. At my lowest point, God is my only hope. At my darkest, He is my light. At my weakest, God is my strength. At my sadness, He is my only truly comforter. So yeah, this is my present. I have nothing to brag in my life, but I do have a lot to brag about my faith, and it really helped me get through my daily life, and I'm hoping it does to everyone as well. Now I will have a question. If after I ask a question, you can also ask me whatever you want, Gail and Jasmine. I will ask Jasmine, please. Who am I talking about?
You are talking about the experience about your friends.
Thank you. Yeah. Gail, 658, your teacher 658. Gail, I was talking about trusting God. Yeah. There was a particular situation, the time that I really need to trust in Him. What example did I use?
Bringing your car into Thailand, right?
Right. Thank you so much. And
I have a question. So
Sure.
you said your lifestyle changed. Can you tell how it changed?
well, look at me. I have a lot of weight there. I can't afford to go. I never do my nail anymore. I used to have, if I can't drive, I used to call somebody to drive for my daughter. Now I can't think. I'm a full-time driver. Yeah, my life changed, but compared to other people, I am still blessed. Am I answering your question?
Amen.
Yeah.
Very
Thank
nice.
you. Okay, Jasmine, may I ask? I have to bring my car. Okay, so I have to bring my car back into Thailand. The question is, from where? Where is my car before I bring back to Thailand?
Malaysia.
Okay, you're right. Listening, I can tell. Okay. May I ask you some more questions, please?
Yeah.
Okay. The situation about my car. Okay. The situation about my car. I have to trust in God and have faith in Him. Why I have to really rely on faith in that moment?
Because you can contact the person who say he will call your car into Thailand after you take money, right?
Wow, you guys are really participating. Thank you so much. The last question though, Jasmine, at my lowest point, which means that I really give up my life, okay, which is the lowest part of life, who is my hope?
God is your hope.
Thank you.
Oh, very nice. Very
I
nice.
have one more question.
Sure.
You say you talk with him constantly. Can you tell me how?
Well, if when I'm really out of control, or I think I'm very upset, I went into the bathroom and I said, God, please help me. I'm very angry. I can't control. I can't do this myself. I need you now. Please help me. Or when I drive, I said, please protect me. I constantly talk, even at work, constantly. I'm happy, something that I am really grateful. I thanks to him. Thank you. So yeah, I constantly talk to him. Am I answering your question? Yes. Yeah. Any other question?
Did you get your car back?
Yes, I did, but only 2 cars. The other 3 cars, though, the person who hired and they're very worried, they're trying to rely on their own strength, and they have to pay more, and they wait another 1 month until they get back the car. Yes.
Yeah, it's all.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jasmine. Thank you so much, Miguel. And thank you, teacher, for allowing us to share this kind of presentation. And if anything we did wrong or anything that we didn't do, please forgive us, and we will improve from now on. Thank you, teacher. Is there any other that you would like to ask, teacher?
No, I will say that it was a very good story because it involved about God. And you know very well, if you have the same faith, the same with us, we are also Christian. But we are here not to give, not to convince, but we are just sharing what God has done to us. And that was a very great testimony because it proved that there is really the most powerful one, and that is God. If you trust in Him, that's why we have conversation. Conversation, we are talking to God. If you have a problem in life, do not go to friends, do not go to anyone else, not even to me, but first, tell God about your problem. Anywhere you go, you can meditate, you can tell Him your problem, and if you are relaxed and thinking about it, God is working on it. As the song goes that God will make a way even where there seems to be no way. Okay? Even it seems to be no way, God can work on that. So when you are talking, I can feel. Because we felt that. I have told you the story. But God helped us very much. Thank you so much. I can say that all your members did a great job with your leadership. Thank you. Very good. I can give you a very good score. Okay. Next, please. Next group.